Hello, good morning, welcome
And
back
welcome.
to...
Say hello, good morning and welcome. Or good evening and welcome. That was one of the intellectual quiz shows, wasn't it?
Was it QI or something? Or
No, before then. Like University Challenge or Mastermind or something. Oh, I don't know, I never
welcome
used
to
watch
Neil
them.
and Jan Resellers.
Hi!
Hi! Yeah, so, hopefully welcome back if you're a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We make lots of these and hope you enjoy it. So
And just when we were at the point of thinking, what on earth are we going to make videos on? We've got quite a huge show and tell for you today.
Yes. Well, no, we're going to do
Or
two
haul
separate.
video. Other people call them haul videos. I don't know why
We'll
we
probably
stuck
do
on the
two
name
separates,
show
won't we?
and
We'll do
tell.
it all as
Will
one.
we?
You do two separates, yeah. Two separates.
He's the editor.
There's so much. It'll be two separates. Anyway, so yesterday we went off to...
So I'll get the little mini one with no views and you can have the 600.
No, you'll get all the ones that everybody watches all of it because it's shorter than the huge amount of stuff that I've got.
Not quite as boring.
Not quite as boring. Oh, mine's going to be boring. Yeah, anyway, so if you haven't grabbed a tea or coffee,
Oh yeah,
grab a
please
tea or
grab
coffee.
Tea and coffee. It's a tea break type video.
So yesterday we shot off to Haywards Heath, where there is 10.
Yeah, we'd gone out. Neil will tell you more about it in a minute. To Vivian, one of our subscribers, had.
Hi Vivian.
Hi Vivian, lovely to meet you the other day.
Yes.
And we bought up her old stock because she's not doing the reselling anymore. And on the way back, the sat-nav took us there a weird route and it took us back a weird route, didn't it? I don't even know why we used the sat-nav because we know the way.
We know the way.
But we still followed it. We did whatever it said. If only you do what I say.
No.
Perhaps I'll put on a sat-nav voice. But anyway, on the way back, going through Haywards Heath, we noticed just down one bit of the high street, there's 10 charity shops. We thought, oh wow, because I like them all in a very tight proximity because I can't walk very far. And so yesterday was the day we decided to go to them in the pouring
down with rain.
It was awful.
Absolutely peeing down. But yeah,
it was so bad I even wore my ugly hat.
Ugly hat.
I've got a very ugly hat that
that
only
nice,
comes out
hat.
when the weather is that bad and you get to that stage where you think, I don't care what I look like, I just don't want cold wet hair.
So now I had just been the day before to pick up the stuff from Vivian, so the funds that I had I spent on that. So I only had about £16 to go around the charity shops, and because I didn't have much funds, I was saving it in case I saw something that I really wanted. But Jan picked up more, so I haven't actually got anything for the show and tell. So
because I was rich.
Because Jan was richer, and not only that, it was down to the style of things that we would possibly pick up.
Yeah, very much so. You were looking a lot more at clothing and things, weren't you? Whereas
yeah,
I like kind of bric-a-brac and stuff that you can stick in a washing up bar and clean up if you need to.
I like bric-a-brac. I'm more bric-a-brac than clothing, but I'm also looking at the possibility of clothing. So I don't know. But anyway, let's have a look. What did you get?
My very first pickup, I just instantly fell in love with it. It's this. Do you want to show it? Because I can't see without my glasses on what the. It's a Villeroy and Bosch wave design mug. And you want to turn it all the way around because I just absolutely fell in love with it.
It's just...
I've never seen one before.
But it's this curve. It's just
been literally made with a flat piece of clay and then cut along one bit and folded round, and
it's just a lovely design, and the colours, it's really nice colours as well. It's a lovely...
I couldn't... They had the label, as they normally do, they had the label right on top of the bits at the bottom, so I couldn't see in the shop what it was, but it's Villeroy and Bosch, says 1748, but like I said to Neil earlier, you won't think it's that old, would you? But I don't think it is that old. I think that's some sort of either design number or stock number.
In case anyone knows of it, let's show that bit.
It's made in Luxembourg, and it says it's fine china, but it's not bone china. It's a little bit thicker than bone china, but it's still a really lovely piece.
It's very tactile. It's got a nice feel to it. It's got smooth yet kind of. It's not that real light of the bone china. It's just got that little bit more weight to it, hasn't it? But it's very smooth. And
I paid £2.99 for that, so I was absolutely thrilled with my. That was the first shop. I think these were as well. I found these little. I'm not sure if this was the first. There's so many shops, I can't remember what came from what. And although I've left the price tickets on, like this one just says bric-a-brac. It doesn't say which charity shop it was, but a set of. Probably easier to show one at a time. There's a set of 4.
Are they different? Also?
No, they're all the same. Glass coasters. Just little glass coasters. They got the little knobbly feet on to.
Yeah.
And I rather like them, and my rule of thumb is if I like it, the person who bought it first of all liked it.
Somebody else will like it.
Find the third person, and we're good to go. But having said that, you know, the shops were so expensive. There was a set of Le Creuset salt and pepper marked up at, what was it?
£19, I think.
£18.99 or something. But I know that I've sold one recently, brand new in a box, for only about £1 more than the charity shop was asking for it, and they were used on the side.
There's not. You can be very careful on what if you're reselling. You know, trying to buy stuff from charity shops, not always good. But then sometimes you suddenly find a little bargain.
And also, it was interesting that the first shop that we were in, they were having a collection from whoever it was, but somebody was coming along and removing donated clothes by the barrow load. They had a big, what would you call that?
Kind of bins, wheelie bins, like
wheelie bin load type thing. I mean, obviously they were they'd sold it on to this person, and they were. But you know, that guy went past us 7 or 8 times with a full load every time.
I actually spoke to them, and they were. It was something about.
About it.
I did ask about it, what they were doing with it all, and they were saying, I think it's either going off to a country that kind of like third world kind of countries and kind of countries that aren't that well off, or it's going to be all mulched down into a fibre, into like a fibrey type of thing.
Oh, really? To like make mattresses or something out of.
So but
I suppose that feels slightly better than going off to somebody
it's not
who's
going off to landfill,
make a huge fortune out of it, reselling it to resellers.
Well,
that's what crossed my mind, that somebody's going to go through all this, resell it onto resellers.
Well, that's what I was kind of looking at to see if that's what they were. You know, I mean, if it's the kind of thing. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I didn't know. Are they resellers? And it's we pay £1 a bag, and then it's like, because if you do that,
well, you've only got to get on with your charity shop. But I think that because most of the ones that we went to were big chain charity shops, so it was like the Oxfam, the British Heart Foundation. There weren't any little independent type ones.
No.
But you know, every one of those shops. You could mistake it from the outside as being some sort of boutique. You know, they are really professionally run now, which is, you know, it's the Mary Portas effect, I call it, where she went in and upgraded charity shops, and they're neat, they're tidy, they don't smell, but you don't get the bargains anymore.
No.
And it also makes me worry about, you know, charity shops when they first started, had 2 really useful purposes. The first was to get rid of your junk without landfill. You know, you just take it to the charity shop. But secondly, for people that were on a very low income, meant that they could afford to buy clothes that.
Well, also homeless and stuff like that.
And homeware things. You know, they could get their saucepans, they could get blankets or a pair of curtains or something at a price they could afford. Which you know, some people, if you're having a really hard time, that sort of resource is incredibly valuable. But
so what else did you get?
Yes, I got the glass coasters, and then I saw a set of Pimpernel coasters. These are all the same. This is the butterfly design. And I've
nice.
sold Pimpernel coasters before. I think I got about £8 for a set of 6. They're cork backs, they're
nice
heat
cork
resistant.
back.
Pimpernel's always a very good brand in terms of mats and coasters. And with these, although they didn't have a box, each one they have Pimpernel written into the design, so you know that they're genuine Pimpernel. Nice and clean. So
excellent.
I paid £2 for those. Oh, and the glass ones I paid £2.50 for. I can't remember if I said
what kind
that.
of price do they go for, do you think?
Well, I sold the last set for £8.
So,
and I think, to be honest, that these are nicer than the
3-4 times what you're paying for them. So that's
Hopefully.
pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay.
And the mug, I hope to get at least 20 for that. I know that there are others on eBay, but I would hope to get 20 at least for that.
Okay. What's next?
And then I spied and fell in love with this little. It's Wedgwood, and it's called a snack dish. I thought it was like for boiled egg and soldiers and things.
Well, I think you kind of could.
We'd have to try an egg, on, wouldn't we? Because to me it just looked like boiled egg and soldiers kind of plate.
Well, it does. Look at it. It's like, but it's.
It looks kind of egg-sized, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, why they would call it snack? And I could see snack and put a dip in the middle or something, but you've got the.
It's clearly never been used. It's still got its original stickers on, along with the.
But that's really nice.
The charity shop one, and it came in its box.
And people like.
And the box is kind of a little bit jaded, but it's still in reasonable condition if you were to wrap that up and give it as a present. So I think that will definitely add value.
That's really nice.
And I, again from the bric-a-brac shop,
Right.
and that one was £7.50.
Yeah.
But all these things, I only buy things that I love myself, and I'm so tempted to. He's always talking about moving to a bigger house with more space for stock, but I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to think, well, I've got a bigger house, I can keep this, and this is now mine, and it's my treasure, and it'll all have to wait until after I'm dead before it's resold.
But to a certain extent, if you're going around and you're finding nice things, you don't always have to sell it all. If you kind of, you can buy. You can buy some things.
He keeps it.
Well, if it's clothing or shoes or something like that. I mean, those 2 pairs of I bought 2 pairs of leather trousers the other week. With the idea to resell it. I got them home and they both fit, and it's like, well, I can wear 1 pair for doing my mountain boarding in.
Because I said, well, keep one and sell one.
No. And then the other pair are just like I wore them to the car boot sale the other week, and they were warm. There was no rain. Sunday
just gone.
Sunday just gone. Sorry, but yeah. So I wore so I can wear them out if it's in the winter. So yeah, I'm kind of keeping hold of them. I did buy them to resell, but shit happens.
Failed.
I tried and I failed. But yeah, if I find something good. That I really want, and the other thing is, you can, if you find something really good that you really want, you can try it and have it for 6 months and then decide to get rid of it, provided you don't trash it in between, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
What else
and
do you
then
get?
the next thing I saw, a Denby teapot. Now they don't have this particular design anymore, but this shape is still retailing at £65 on various websites. I don't think it's ever been used. To me, this looks like somebody's got a lovely pine china thing in the kitchen, and they've put their Denby on there for show rather than for use. Because most of the people that I know who have Denby also have a cheaper set that they use for every day, and that's Denby there. It says Denby handcrafted, because this is made
Blue Dawn, is it?
Yeah, that's the design is Blue Dawn. Fine stoneware, and it's I know it's made out of clay. I think it's Lancashire. It's up kind of around. It's up
Up that way.
north
Northern.
of us, a lot north of us, but it's absolutely, you can't see because the Lux lights. Oh, I don't know, maybe you could, but it doesn't look as though it's ever had tea in it.
Yeah, it's really clean.
So got that one for £7.50, and I might need to buy one of those pine dressers.
Right, pine dresser. Look at.
I love Denby to look at, but I don't like using it. I had a friend who did actually have Denby that she used to use.
It's better to sell.
I used to think, oh, don't give me that. Give me some nice bone china. But anyway, so that's that one, and then you'll have to get up because my other two bits.
Where are your other two bits?
Behind my computer there.
Oh.
I just put them there. We're having some puppy issues at the moment. She's doing what puppies do and eat anything that's not nailed down. She'll have a nibble at. So I've got this bag, nice Cath Kidston. It's been screwed up on the way home, so I need to stuff it out so that it retains its shape. But it's just a nice Cath Kidston bag.
Yeah. Nice
and clean inside. Got lots of pockets and things.
It's good condition, isn't it? It's
lovely. Actually, the inside is spotless. A lot cleaner than most handbags end up.
Mm.
In fact, I've bought Mulberry bags that aren't as clean as this. And that was St Catherine's Hospice, and it was £5.50. And I wasn't actually intending to buy any Cath Kidston, but because you may have seen a video of the boot sale from last weekend where there is a Cath Kidston on the table that Neil came running up afterwards and said, you know, that's there, and it's there every week, and I never pick it up because I think I asked months ago and she wanted like 20 quid for it then.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a Cath Kidston bag.
It's a nice one. Pop it over this side.
£5. And then in another charity shop, which was thank you for helping with children's brain injury.
Oh.
But this one was £10, another Cath Kidston. And I thought that this
it's more
was
vibrant colour, I think. I like the blue and the red. It kind of stands out a little bit.
Yeah.
A bit more
I
vibrant.
thought that this was the changing bag that comes with a mat and things, but no, I don't think it is because they have a thing that flaps over.
Right.
So, but anyway, it's come with another zip-up bag inside, and I'm sure that's for babies' bottles. Although you could use it for anything, couldn't you? But again, nice clean condition, lovely and clean inside. And I thought, even though that was a lot of money at £10, that's still an easy £20 sale.
Yeah.
Just having a quick...
Easy double your money, isn't it?
Yeah, because the only thing that I don't understand about this is it's got a piece of Velcro there, but nothing that it attaches to.
Mm.
So I don't quite understand why that's there.
Maybe we can look it up, see what we can find, and look up and find out what that was.
And what I normally do with Velcro, when it's got, I don't know if you can see that, it's got like bits on the Velcro, makes it look horrible. If you just get a sewing needle and then pick through it for a couple of minutes, you can pick all the fluff and stuff out, and it just looks a bit better.
Yeah, make it look clean.
But I don't know if that's original to the bag or if that's a stick-on piece that somebody's added to.
Mm.
Oh, who knows? I don't want to take it off just in case. But
no, but that's nice anyway, isn't it?
Cath Kidston for £10 and another one for £5. So altogether I spent £37 really. Although it was actually £39 because two of the charity shops got me on there. We're asking people to do a donation, you know, towards whatever, and kind of feel, you know, I'm paying through the nose for this stuff anyway, but I felt too bad to say no.
I'm a bit ruthless. I would have said no, I'm alright.
Well, I must admit, when she said it's for children's brain injury, having brain injury myself,
yeah,
it does kind of bring it a bit closer to home. But
right.
So that was my little haul from yesterday, and that's the biggest haul that I've ever done from a charity shop. Normally I walk in and I think, nah.
Yeah.
Because I don't go through all the clothes. There was a pair of shoes that I fell in love with, or well, boots that I fell in love with for me. They were hotter and they were purple. And I have to get out of this way of thinking, it's purple, I must buy it. You know, I don't have to buy it. But then I was thinking, well, it will go with my purple jacket. And they were like furry inside, and I thought they looked so cosy for the winter, and they're purple. And
what?
And they were 40 quid. And I thought, I don't know if I want to pay 40 quid for a second-hand pair of boots.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah. Well, I almost bought a jacket. There was a coat in one of the shops, and
nice coat. It was a nice one.
It was really nice, but then when I tried it on, it just didn't quite meet. It was a large instead of an extra large.
It was large instead of super large.
So I was saved from buying, because I was going to buy it for me and kind of, but yeah. So
and
so
it was about 15 quid, so perhaps a bit too much to make a profit on. And
yeah.
Neil keeps saying that he wants to get into doing clothes, and I keep saying we've got no space. Everybody I know in the reselling community, watching all the videos, who's doing clothing, has loads of these huge plastic tubs full of clothing.
Yeah.
And I just don't know that we've got enough space to...
I'm just it's not necessarily clothing. I just want to find something that I can get a lot of, and I keep coming back to trying to achieve a
more diverse.
Well, I want to try and achieve 10 items listed every single day, which means I need to find 70 items a week. And it's trying to work out what, you know, is there something that I can do that's also, it doesn't take that long and you can get used to trying to find a niche.
But you think if you were moving into clothing to bring in 70 items a week?
Yeah. I know, that's what I mean. It's kind of so I don't know. I'm still trying to work it out. But
we are still new at this. You know, we haven't even got to our first year anniversary yet.
No, we're just about 8 months in. So
8 months, and already the house is creaking at the seams, isn't it?
So anyway. Anyway,
I was going to say, in America they go into houses like this and the fire chief says, no, it's a hoarder's house. You've got puts notes on the door saying you're not allowed to live there.
Anyway, we have got another show and tell to do, and I'm going to split them up into different films. So we're going to say goodbye for this one, and then we're going to shoot over and film the next one.
Shoot over, we're going to be right here.
Well, we're going to be right here. I'm just going to turn the camera off and on again. And
like a computer.
But I'm going to say goodbye for this one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully you'll watch that as well.
See you in just 2 seconds.
Okay, bye.
Bye.